Hello again. Been thinking about stoves. Really, it came up on a forum a couple of days ago about a guy wanting to get rid of his. Yeah, I think he had an Eberspatcher or something, and he was looking at getting a different stove installed. And the diesel reflex stove came up, and I just thought, that actually doesn't sound such a bad idea. They're not the cheapest things in the world, but then what is when you're living on a narrowboat? I mean, break out another thousand, as they say. I think they're about, well, someone's quoted about £1,300, but they're really energy efficient, and they produce tons of heat. So I just wanted to show you. This is the state of my stove after continuous use. Right, that's my stove. Now I'm actually getting rid of that double wall thing, skin bloody whatever it's called, because I don't understand why you'd want to go from a 5-inch collar to a 4-inch pipe, and I've got a fixed 4-inch pipe sticking out the roof. So I'm just gonna get rid of the whole thing, replace it with 5-inch flue, because at the moment it doesn't draw properly either. So that's going over the summer. That flue. But then I got thinking, I'm like, well, one of those reflex stoves would be really quite good, because look at the state of it. There's ash and there's dust, and it's just, you have to constantly clean it. There's a baffle plate underneath there you gotta clean out the flue all the time. And look at it. It just goes everywhere, and you're just constantly battling. There's ash you gotta empty out, and then you got to lump bags of bloody coal and kindling, and oh god, so I think ultimately, I do love a good fire, but at the end of the day, once the novelty's worn off, really you just want to heat the boat. So the Narrowboat Experience installed a reflex stove last year. So if you want to go and have a look at how they've installed it and what they've done, go and have a look at their video. I'll see if I can find it and put a link in the description so you can go and check it out. The issue though is, where do I get the diesel? Well, my diesel tank is at the back of the boat, and rather than trying to worry about running fuel lines from the tank all the way up here, I've actually got this massive storage box right here. This is where I normally chuck my coal. It's huge. I reckon I could put in at least a good couple of 100-litre tank there, or 100 litres or something like that, and then put maybe like a filler pipe, drill a hole through there and put a filler pipe out in the well deck. So when the fuel boat comes along, all I have to do is say, hey, fill up my tank, and then bring your hose up and fill up the tank there. You know what I mean? And yeah, from what people have said, they're really fuel efficient and produce tons of heat. So I'm really liking that idea, and it would save my back from having to lug lumps of coal, bags of coal, and look at all, the ash, constant battle with the ash, and having to clean the flue and the baffle plate, and it's just yeah. So yeah, if any of you have a reflex stove, let me know what you think. Those of you who've swapped over from a multi-fuel to a diesel, let me know, because, I'm just thinking £1,300's actually not bad when you take over the lifetime of the stove and the boat, and however long you're on the boat, say several years, it'll pay for itself, and it'll save my back, from having to worry about lumping bags of coal and lighting fires and the endless ash and dust it creates and all the rest of it. So yeah, if you do have a reflex stove, I'm most interested to hear your thoughts. Yeah, that'd be awesome.